All right, guys, welcome back to AWM FX. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, no matter where you are. Hopefully, you guys out there are doing great, earning a lot of money from the market, and of course, taking great care of your health. I've heard that there's although COVID has gone, but influenza, all right, a lot of influenza, A, B, C, D. I also have no idea of what alphabet. Right, so let's come back to a little bit on trading. Right, I just want to share a little bit things with you guys about multi-time frame. Why it's very, very important to understand or know how to switch between time frames. Right, so what I'm going to share with you is USD CAD right here. And the setup is actually very, very simple. It's what we call it as a QML. All right, a very, very simple QML. So QML, just for a clear idea, I'm talking about QML cell. We are looking for a bullish trend first. All right, and then suddenly there is a break of structure right there. All right, excuse me for that. There is a break of structure right there. Broken the structure, so giving us an impression. All right, price may comes back into a certain area before it drops. Okay, so this is a QML setup, all right, where you have an uneven shoulder. Okay. Now, the most important things is that a lot of people, they only know how to identify these setups, but they don't understand about the liquidity behind the setups. Okay. When you know about the liquidity, you know that whether you can actually determine whether these setups will it become a successful setup or not. So it's extremely important to know the story behind just a simple drawing like that. Right. So what I'm going to share with you is a QML leg retest. Right. So basically what happens right here on we look at daily, we look at daily. Okay, price went up, all right, as a bullish, all right, as a bullish. Then suddenly there is some reaction right here. So this reaction is actually a QML, and if a lot of people don't understand that, it will be a shame, or should I say, it is a miss. All right, it's a miss. Okay, so what happens is that price, like before that, just let me stop you. Before that, let's look at it. Just now I was talking about the daily as an uptrend. Okay, as an uptrend. So is it means that you cannot make a sell? No, you can actually make a sell. Why? Reason is very simple. A simple daily candlestick such as this one is actually worth a lot, right? It worth let's say 155 pips. You know, so if you're able to manage to get your stop loss or your zone to make it as small as possible, I tell you, 155 pips can give you at least 1 to 7. I'm not going to exaggerate, 1 to 7 kind of risk reward ratio. Okay, so don't worry about getting a sell when it is an uptrend. All right, important is that you know where should you make a sell. All right, let's look at the liquidity in H1. All right, so what happens is that the price, matter of fact, is making an uptrend right here, a very, very obvious uptrend. Okay, not only that, if you look at it properly, this uptrend is fueled by, okay, first of all, this uptrend, if you look at it, is only on H1. All right, it's only H1. It happens on H1. That's why a lot of people may miss this kind of trades. Okay, so what happens is that you actually need to go into lower time frame. All right, example like H1, I usually will go to M15. Okay, so what happens if you go to M15, you will have even another structure right here. All right, this just to let you guys know, this is a one structure. All right, important low. Now let's look at this M15. Where is the important low for this M15? All right, price went up, came down, went back up, and then it start to drop right there, breaking a structure. So this QML is actually happens on M15, not H1, but M15. Okay, so meanings what? Meanings that your ultimate take profit. All right, just to let you guys know, you can see very well that the price went down quite a lot. And actually, we have no crystal ball. We don't do this kind of risky prediction. Okay, so what happens is that your ultimate take profit is right here. This is your maximum take profit area, right? Don't even dream about getting any lower, right? I mean, it's already happens. You already know what is the movement is. It shouldn't be count, all right? So you must face the reality. We are facing the reality, all right? If you are trading these kind of trades, this is the maximum take profit area. That's all. Right, let's look at how the price goes. We have a QML, right? We have a QML head. Just to make it clear for some of the viewer, you are new to this channel, all right? I share quite a lot of QML setups. Okay, now price went down, right? Went down very nice. And then what happened next? All right, it came back up very, very slowly. Okay, give you an impression that, oh, you may miss the trade. Price dropped again. But now let's look at the second movement going up. This is something we call the liquidity type of movement as a fake out, or sorry, as a compression. All right, this is a compression. How can you identify it? Look at the magnitude of the movement down and the magnitude of the movement going up. All right, you may get fooled by this second QML, but in actual, the first QML is the one that going to fool you guys. Now price went up, the first movement came back down. A lot of people did not notice about this fake out right here. This is a very, very, very beautiful fake out. Okay, you can see very well that the price make a fake out right there. Then it came back down, making a compression, right? And the entry area is extremely, extremely clear. Okay, price going right into this area. So what happens is that you have two possible entry area. Okay, now even though I'm teaching you about failure first, all right? Even though if you fail, you get the wrong zone, okay? You may get the correct zone, the second correct zone, as long as the zone is what within your trading range. So what is it about? It's only 11. Okay, let me extend it. Maybe 12 pips. That's all. You may get one wrong, or should I say one stop loss, but you should be able to get the second trade correct, right? Price just tap onto it and then drop very, very well, beautifully, because of the compression. Okay, so previously I was mentioning about your maximum take profit area is what was right there. So what can actually you expect from this trade? You can get at least, I will say, 1 to 5 to 6 maybe risk reward ratio. 1 to 6. All right. Imagine getting this kind of trades day in, day out in a lot of pairs. Okay. You can actually double, triple, I would say maybe reach your financial freedom goal very, very easily. Okay. The problem with a lot of traders is that they only know how to watch videos, maybe from other source or YouTube, and they assume that they are an expert. I just want to share a very simple experience with you guys. It took me, right? Honestly, it took me more than 6 months to master QML alone. But am I making mistakes? I'm making a lot of mistakes. So I'm actually offering a mentorship, and it's going to start this 1st of December. And what happens is that me and my team will guide you through all the problems. A lot of people, they only know the correct way, but no, I'm going to teach you the problem, the wrong way first, right? So that you know how to correct yourself in the future. And not only that, you'll be able to minus, or should I say minimize your mistakes, right? So nothing to I don't to continue promoting my mentorship. Right. So hopefully you guys really learn a lot from this video. Right. This is a very, very precious video. And if you guys like the video, please do give me a thumbs up. And of course, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell button. All right. So that's all for today. See you guys next time. Bye.